You most likely know him as Dominic Toretto, the guy that drives only muscle cars. Well, the truth is that his vintage taste goes beyond just the movies and right into his personal garage. We're talking of an $11.6 million lineup filled with rare beasts and custom builds, so buckle up. Let's step right into Vin Diesel's world of fast cars and faster legends. 1970 Dodge Charger Tantrum. Vin Diesel kind of has a thing with Dodge, and understandably so. Aside from the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona, Diesel also owns a 1970 Dodge Charger Tantrum. The car was a gift from the rest of the Fast and Furious cast for the MTV Movie Award winner's 52nd birthday. It surely doesn't disappoint in terms of design and performance as seen in The Fate of the Furious and F9. This is no ordinary Charger though. It's a carbon-bodied version dubbed the Tantrum and was reworked by tuners at Speedcore Performance to churn out 1,650 horses out of its 9-liter turbocharged Mercury Marine engine. More than just a powerful car, it's also a sweet-looking one. Apart from the copious amount of carbon, it also features a handcrafted aluminum bodywork and a distinct grille with a pair of custom projector headlights. 1994 Toyota Supra. Now this one is a throwback from the Fast and Furious film, a 1994 Toyota Supra. But it's more than just a throwback. This sports car was also driven by Paul Walker in the franchise's first installment. This elite sports car is powered by a twin turbocharged 3.0-liter i6 engine, allowing it to produce 321 horsepower and 315 pound-feet of torque. Vin has showcased this car as a heartfelt tribute to Paul's memory. They were extremely close, and Diesel even named his daughter Pauline in honor of his late friend. But next up, more of that Toretto-style muscle. 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. Another car from Fast and Furious, another Dodge vehicle. Classic Diesel at this point. He just couldn't resist getting a 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. Like in the action-packed film, this muscle car has no problems in terms of performance. Powered by a 7.0-liter Hemi V8 engine, it produces 390 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. If you see a Charger on screen and Vin is anywhere within a 5-mile radius, just assume he's the one behind the wheel. It's less a hobby now and more of a personal brand requirement. Muscle cars, family. Repeat. 1970 Chevy Chevelle. We have established that while Dominic Toretto loved muscle cars, Diesel admires them as well. In fact, he owns a 1970 Chevy Chevelle. Under the hood, this beast packs a 6.5-liter V8 engine, producing 260 horsepower, enough to make any muscle car enthusiast grin from ear to ear. Its classic lines, bold grille, and aggressive stance make it impossible to ignore. 2023 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van 1500. Now let's step out of the vintage era to a little bit of modern society. Vin Diesel also owns a 2023 Mercedes, and even stranger, a van. Does that surprise you? It probably would, but the car was a gift, so you know, makes sense. Tyrese Gibson, who plays Roman Pierce, gifted Diesel a 2023 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Thanks to its 9-speed automatic transmission, it can go as fast as 90 miles per hour. Moreover, the spacious interior should give Diesel some comfortable road trips. With options for multiple seating configurations and a roomy interior, the Sprinter can carry a crew, a cast, or a group of friends, along with luggage, gear, or whatever fits the mission. 2009 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. This next ride is another tribute to his late co-star Paul Walker. A 2009 Subaru Impreza WRX STI, which is the car that Walker drove in Fast and Furious 4. Boasting a sporty look and a turbocharged 2.5-liter flat-4 engine, it produces 305 horsepower and 290 pound-feet of torque. Though, let's be honest, Vin wasn't exactly gentle with the original on set. He did shatter the driver's window in the movie. But when family is on the line, property damage is part of the lifestyle. And next up, crazy stuff. Lykan HyperSport. Cars weren't made to fly. However, in Furious 7, Diesel defied the odds by making the 2014 Lykan HyperSport jump from one building to another. The iconic scene surely convinced Diesel to keep one in his garage. It cost him a whopping $3.4 million to become one of only 7 owners of this model. This is certainly the rarest and most exotic car in Diesel's collection. Produced by Dubai-based W Motors, this beast is powered by a 3.7-liter twin turbocharged engine that produces up to 780 horsepower and a top speed of 395 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest out there. But back to America. Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Grand Sport. Stealing cars isn't an easy job, but to do it in a running train takes it on a whole new level. In Fast 5, the 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Grand Sport served as a valuable piece worth stealing for Dominic Toretto and Brian O'Connor. In reality, the 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Grand Sport retails for $7 million and is the most expensive car in Diesel's garage. The sports car is also a rare masterpiece, with Diesel serving as one of only 5 owners in the entire world. Powered by a finely tuned V8 engine, the Corvette combines classic American muscle with sleek aerodynamic looks, making it both a collector's dream and a road warrior. 1974 Plymouth Barracuda. When it comes to muscle cars, Vin Diesel has never been one to hold back. After showcasing one in Furious 7, he couldn't resist adding a 74 Plymouth Barracuda to his personal collection. Under the hood, the Barracuda is equipped with a 5.9-liter V8 engine, producing 245 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to give it impressive acceleration and a commanding presence on the road. Its aggressive lines, wide stance, and retro charm make it immediately recognizable. You cannot miss a 1974 Plymouth Barracuda on the road. Plymouth Road Runner. Why have one Plymouth when you can have another? Vin Diesel also owns a Plymouth Roadrunner. The Roadrunner was a mid-sized performance car built between 1968 and 1980, designed to deliver speed, style, and excitement without unnecessary frills. Under the hood, Diesel's model packs a 7.0-liter Hemi V8 engine, producing immense power and torque that make it a true thrill to drive. Its aggressive stance, bold lines, and unmistakable roar pay homage to an era where muscle cars ruled the streets, and that is a Vin Diesel kind of era. The 2010 BMW M5 made its mark in the Fast and Furious franchise, particularly in Fast and Furious 6 when the crew tried to take down Owen Shaw. After the film, Diesel knew he needed to have one in his garage. It's a powerful sedan thanks to its 5.0-liter V10 engine. Diesel shelled out $86,000 for this one. From a modern powerhouse to a vintage legend, Diesel's garage truly spans generations of performance. After the sleek and aggressive 2010 BMW M5, we shift gears, literally, to the raw muscle and cinematic chaos of the 1973 Chevy Camaro Z28 F-Bomb. And this is another one Vin Diesel owned that was featured in the movies. This Camaro is rumored to have a 1,500 horsepower drivetrain. You must find this car familiar. Yes, you've seen Dominic Toretto drive this beast in the F&F franchise. Did you know it was Vin's car only that was used during the shoots? Well, it was. We told you would see many muscle cars in his collection, and therefore, the F-Bomb, which gets its name from the F-body platform, is also here, along with A-arm front suspension and leaf springs that control the solid rear axle. This car has a 5.7-liter V8, which churns out 245 horsepower. Vin's garage is like a temple. Some of this stems from grief, particularly surrounding Paul Walker. After Paul's death, Vin reportedly became far more protective of anything sentimental, including his cars. Several in the garage are off limits when it comes to driving. If you enjoyed this video and happen to also like sports, check out this deep dive into the garage of Tom Brady. Smash that like button and be sure to subscribe for more.